WIC is getting healthier. Starting tomorrow, WIC will change its options when it comes to milk purchases. KHQA's Kalil explains why WIC feels the change is in the best interest of mothers and their toddlers.
When going to the supermarket, you may be deciding whether to purchase this skim milk or this whole milk. But if you are a part of WIC, starting October 1st, you will no longer have that option. And while the freedom to choose is making some people upset, local officials say it will make them healthier.
Obesity within the United States is an ongoing problem, especially when you start those bad eating habits at a young age. In an effort to try and help the problem, WIC is only offering 1% or skim milk for children over the age of 2 and women who are pregnant, breastfeeding, or have recently had a baby.
Any way that we can reduce the amount of calories that they're taking in is going to help with weight for the rest of their life.
Whole milk, 1%, and skim milk all have the same nutrients, it's just the calorie content that's different.
So by reducing from 2% to 1%, we're cutting out 40 calories per serving, but still getting the same calcium, vitamin D, everything else in the milk.
But for toddlers between 1 and 2, USDA guidelines do allow WIC to provide them with whole milk.
They need that fat content between age 1 and 2 to develop healthy.
Officials who work for WIC have been talking to families about the change to educate them on the guidelines. And while they are receiving some pushback from people, they do have a bit of advice to make the transition smoother.
And the best thing for them to try to change would be to maybe mix the 2% with 1% for a couple weeks or a week, and then kind of gradually make the change down to the 1% milk.
So starting October 1st, WIC's coupons will either say for 1% or skim milk. And while this implementation is starting in Illinois, it's also making its way throughout the country. Kalil, KHQA News, Quincy.